Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Utah's offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Right on the money. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Man, a defender missed. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hand off from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the coverage on the back end by this defense, man? Great job. Nobody's open. He's looking for somebody to make a play. We've seen him already take off, make plays with his feet, but he tries to do it with his arm, and the defense gets home.
Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hardy. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
Oh, he's got some space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal.
Got some room in into the goal line. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And on third down, you run a screen. I think you're hoping to try to get the defense in a blitz, flying up the field, throw the screen right behind them. It didn't happen. They get it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Yeah, and it's fourth and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on fourth and goal and gets the touchdown.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams, but it's right about this range of people. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Utah! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to swing it on second down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch. He got some positive yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. a solid return there, offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Utes are flying down the field. To the air on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throws to the tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. A huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Utes decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hardy. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City.
The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So the gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Going to the running game. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. He'll run it again. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll pull it down and run. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. Touchdown, Utah! Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game delivered. finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense, gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Works the middle of the field.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Finds his man. It's Hardy. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Williams. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Dropping back, it's Acho. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody.
It's a fumble on the play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. It's a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Utes will... Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the 1st down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back.
There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. So after